My son Bakugou! Come here, boy! Come here! Come here! Get daddy a hug! Come here! Come here! That's how you do it, boy! That's how you do it! That is how you get a win! That's how you do it, my boy! My son! Yes! I told my son Bakugou. I told him he had to win this fight. I told him, you know what? You started a fight with this kid? He had already bopped you once. He beat you again? That's it, you're done. He's better than you. Bakugou coming in like a beast, securing the victory. I was saying it. I told you guys that Bakugou needs to win this fight. He needs to, or he's just going to be shuffled aside as another side character in a shonen magazine. And for him to get this win, oh man, it just felt so good. Deku won, Bakugou won. It's all set up for another fight, but I hope we don't see these two fight again until far in the future. I mean, like when they were adults and the knowledge that All Might was spitting. Man, this was a phenomenal chapter. What is up, everyone? It's your boy Infrar-Ed. Welcome to the Scout Reports. Today I'm bringing you a manga review of Boku no Hero Academia, chapter 120. Bakugou versus Deku, round 2. The victor secured in the final battle. And this fight was phenomenal. This series is phenomenal. Horikoshi is a demigod with that pen. Right now, Oda is still the god. Horikoshi being a demigod. Breaking shonen. Fight me. Breaking shonen, because if this was any other series, Deku probably would have won. And even though I kind of feel like he may have slightly pulled a Todoroki versus Bakugou, where he might have gave up. You know, when I was reading it at first, like maybe he pulled his punches a little bit. But no, I looked at it again and he was going in. He was going all out. Deku using both the hands and the feet to shoot fighting style to take down Bakugou by saying, you think that I forgot how to use my hands? And he was surprised by how strong he has become himself. He was like, usually this 3% difference wouldn't have made too much of a factor in my ability, but he was like, oh, so fast that I could barely control myself, you know, getting that future self of him talking in this battle with Bakugou, straight up using the punch, smash right to Bakugou's face. And that's how chilling it was that you actually saw the camera shake. Bakugou no selling the punch, just taking the punch like a man, turning into it, boy. My son Bakugou, man. I don't even know if this is gonna be a review. This is just hypeness, because the way he took that punch, taking the arm, slamming Deku down, and you saw that panel. That glorious panel. Him saying, I won. Man. Well-deserved fight. And a well-deserved win for Bakugou. And just like we expected, that was All Might who stopped Eraserhead from stopping the fight. He was like me. He was like a dad looking at his two kids fight in his battle right now by saying, you know what? I should have stopped you guys sooner, but you gotta fight it out. You gotta look at All Might as him being a father in this one, like letting these two kids fight it out, letting them get their aggression out, because he sees something in him, in both of them actually. And then the development that Bakugou gets, the development that he gets when he says, why did you choose him? Look at me, I am the greatest. Why did you choose him over me? All Might, oh man, I miss All Might so much, and I was so glad that he was in this chapter and him being that teacher that we needed by saying, you know what I saw in him is what we all knew. He said what I saw in him was that determination to be a hero, to be the greatest, knowing that he didn't have nothing. And I can't remember the exact words, but he said something to Bakugou along the lines that you were always in the arena. You know, you were always great. And I saw what Deku brings to the table, and I just wanted to help him be just as great as you. Man, the development of the characters in this series, All Might still being that symbol of hope, even without his powers. And we touched on this before, where Bakugou feels resentment for what happened back in the Rescue Bakugou arc. Him saying, I'm weak, it's my fault. If you didn't have to come save me, if I could have took them all by myself, you would still be the greatest hero right now. And when All Might gave Bakugou that hug, man, and he tried to be a man about it, he tried to shrug it off, but when he gave Bakugou that hug, he said, I'm sorry. The feels, man, the feels. Saying to Bakugou, do not feel bad. This was going to happen to me anyway. This was going to happen. I was going to lose my powers one day anyway. Do not feel bad about this. I need for you to be strong. I need for you to look forward to the future. And then even Bakugou, he's still not happy with this win because he's looking at Deku as like, if you're supposed to be the chosen one, if you have this ability, because now the secret is out there. Now he knows that All Might passed his ability on to Deku. He's saying if you have the ability of the greatest hero within you, you can't be losing no more, man. You can't be losing. Not to me, not anybody, because you are destined to be great. If you're going to stand up to this man right here, if you're going to stand up to this God All Might, you got to step it up. Phenomenal chapter. Excellent chapter. I absolutely loved it. And just the things that All Might was saying was just so beautiful in this chapter, with him saying, you know what, you, Deku, always want to rescue people, and Bakugou, you are the greatest fighter. And I even said it myself, it's like, I don't think Deku's ever going to beat Bakugou in a straight up fight. His ability is his prep time, his brain. Bakugou just always going to evolve and be a better fighter. But he's saying, if the both of you can get on the same page, you can be the justice. You both can be the greatest hero. Man, I cannot praise this chapter enough. It was a very, very excellent chapter. The art was great for the fight, especially when Bakugou got that punch to his face and he just looked and smiled and took it. For Deku charging up, using the arms and the legs, using one for all. Man, I love Boku no Hero Academia. I absolutely love it. I'm so glad that I was able to get on board and start bringing these chapters to you guys. The secret's out there now. Bakugou's like, you know what? I'm going to keep this secret for you. I'm not gonna tell anybody like this dumbass did right here, because he pretty much spilled the beans. And Bakugou's a smart kid. He put two together with what's wrong. And if Bakugou can put together what's wrong, I'm pretty sure somebody else like Todoroki or somebody probably knows or put together that this kid is using the same ability as All Might. Somebody else knows. And how about that character poem, man? I mean, Great Boy getting shat on. He was like 40 something. But my son again, my son Bakugou #1. Look at Beast on that cover like, number one. And I am not upset with no 1, 2, and 3 at all. Number 1 was Bakugou, number 2 was Deku, and number 3 was that boy Todoroki. Only thing is Tokiyami. My boy Tokiyami was a little bit low. I don't know how Kirishima got above Tokiyami. Kirishima was actually ranked higher than All Might, so I really have a problem with that. This thing was rigged. Tokiyami, he needed to at least be in the top 5. Boku no Hero Academia, people. Great chapter overall. Guys, let me know what you thought of this chapter in the comments below. Let me know if you like the new format with me with the panels and everything showing as well. And if you like this video, go ahead and drop it a like. And if you want to hear more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as there is not a shortage of content for you guys to indulge on this channel. And as I always say, you guys can be anywhere on YouTube right now, but you chose to listen to me. I really appreciate that, so thanks for stopping by. Are you excited for this next arc? Because I think this is over. I think we are moving into the next arc now. That Boku no Hero greatness bringing us into 2017, but I think it's one more chapter before we end the year. But either way, it's your boy Infrar-Ed signing out. See you soon.